Tornadoes just need to settle down right here, guys.
Did you see who it was on, David? I didn't catch who.
Yeah, that was on Torn Brazil.
Torn Brazil.
Bring you this live action from right here.
Somebody might want to make sure where Hunter Crawford is, and not run into him, because somebody from Madison County just got crooked.
Yeah, exactly right. That's a kiss off the glass down there. That was number 11 there, Marcus Hawkins. Wow, too strong. Hawkins bringing the ball back up. Gives it over to Jamie Hampton. Hampton on the right wing, and he's got his pocket picked. And here he goes. And that's going to be a foul right there. John Tez Williams trying to take it from to the hole, and he's fouled. Two shots.
And the ref back here saw it, a hand across the arms, and made the right call on that one.
Yeah, 19-13 with 6:48 in the second quarter. This is the Class 1A regional final. And guys, if the Tornadoes or whoever wins this is going to go to the Final Four, state championship Final Four, just like North Madness with the college men and women. First one up, a little too strong.
And I'll tell you what, Bradford Athletics is doing really great. You know, the girls just won the state title in weightlifting. The girls softball team last night got 13 runs. And, you know, here we are here tonight watching these guys trying to battle it out to go to the Final Four of the state.
Neither one of those good were no good, Mitchell. A little too strong on both of those. Bradford County with the rebound right now as they try to take a short tip jumper. They go all the way to the rack and the body and one. What a play there by Dejon Shanks. Shanks has been the man right now. I'm saying that right now. Shanks with the three-point play. Hey, he leaned that body into him, and of course when you're moving, that's going to be a foul. So Shanks at the line to complete the three-point play. Stroke up and good. Nothing but string music. 22-13. 6:33 left in the second quarter before we go to half. Pressing in the backcourt right there. That's Hampton. Hampton tries to take it strong, kicks it back out. That's Hawkins. No good. Way too strong. Rebound Tornadoes. That's Amari Jones. And he got his pocket picked. And that's number 12 right there, LeBron Lee. And what a block at the other end down there. LeBron Lee trying to take it to the hole. And what a stop there by the big man.
They tried to get in there on that pick and roll over number 15 too, and he just could not hold on to the ball. Hopefully they'll go back to it, David, because that's the first time they've stopped that play.
Yeah, and here we go. Hawkins is going to take it out on the side over here. Flips it into the backcourt at the top of the key to Jamie Hampton. Now Hawkins has got the ball. Hawkins trying to drive in. Flips it to the inside. Loses it. And of course, now it's going to be Tornado basketball. He was trying to pass it out to the wing for that three. He just had a little too much on it.
If he was another 2 foot, he might have would have got it.
If he was LeBron James.
There you go.
All right.
More like Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, 22-13. 5:51 left in the second quarter. Dave Holland on the camera work right here. Michael Peter coming up at halftime with your weather and your news. Kicks it out here to number 1. Stop, jumper. Oh my goodness, and he grounded. Yeah, that was John Tez Williams shuffling feet one too many times.
Well, I knew they were either going to get him on the push-off or the trap.
If you're just now joining us, Mitchell Gunner, Michael Peter, Dave Holland bringing his Class 1A regional final. Whoever wins this is going to go play in the Final Four of the state. So here we go. All the way to the hoop. No, short. Gets his own rebound. Still short. Gets a rebound again. 3 rebounds in a row, Mitchell, and they haven't gotten anything. And there he goes, number 12, with a little short jumper, no good. Tornadoes got the basketball. He should have looked up. He'd have had his man right there. That's Shane Davis. And one. What a play there. A little kiss on the floater and the foul. Wow, what a play by Shane Davis.
I'll tell you what, that was a great steal that was leading up to that.
And that's going to be a timeout right there. with 5:06 left in the second quarter. It's the Tornadoes 24 and the Madison County Cowboys 13. So here we are. We've got at a timeout right there. The Tornadoes are all over the Madison County Cowboys. Hey, I tell you, you look at Class 1A right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, up in the top half of the bracket, you've got Paxton. The Paxton Eagles playing the J. I don't even know what the J is. No, they're 10 Bradford, man. This place is rocking. This place is rocking, ladies and gentlemen. We got the student section. We got the adult section. Michael Eater's laughing. This place is nuts.
Yes, it is, David. It's good to see this.
It's good to really see this. Dave, we're on air. All right, that's great. Here we go. Shane Davis trying to finish off the three-point play. Up at the line. Takes a couple of dribbles. Spins in his hand. Up and good. 25-13.
With the way Shane Davis shoots the ball, if he gets hot, any team we play is going to be in trouble, baby.
Javier and Lee inbounded that to number 13, their main ball handler, J.D. Hampton. Hampton at the top of the circle. Brings it in. There's a steal. There's a breakaway from Shanks. Oh, what a play. But what a follow-up there by number 4, Amari Jones. Shanks took a little too long to kiss that off the glass, but great follow-up by Amari Jones. 27-13. And you hear the Tornado fans, defense. Number 13 with the drive, nice drive there, that's Jamie Hampton. Jamie Hampton has been their main ball handler. It looks like Byron and Mitchell, that's their go-to guy, the bread and butter.
Yeah, but he's limping a little bit now. Let's hope he's not hurt.
No, we don't want him right there.
He's a good player.
He's at the charity stripe for 2. First one up, no good. Oh, it thought it was going to rattle in, but it didn't.
He just wanted to bounce around there for a few seconds and scare everybody.
He's got that shooter's touch, too.
Yeah, there you go. Hampton with the second free throw. Jamie Hampton. Up and no good. Way off to the right, and the Tornadoes all over that rebound. Shanks brings the ball up on the left side. Just crosses the timeline. Kicks it inside to Amari. Amari flips it up and good. A little 10-foot floater and good. 29-13.
Yeah, Amari Jones with almost a sky hook there.
Yep. Oh, and number 2 right there. That was Orient Livingston trying to make the pass to the inside and just overthrew his wingman coming to the outside. Here we go. Shane Davis with the ball handling skills. Gives it to Shanks. Shanks into the paint. It's a tie-up. Arrow's going to stay right here with the Tornadoes. Shanks is going to inbound the ball.
I think
And Williams comes back in.
Williams is coming back in.
a little bit confused because saying that
Williams, look at nothing but string music right there. A 3 just come into the ball game, 32-13, and they've done more than doubled up the score right here, guys. 3:45 left.
Off the bench, David.
Off the bench. And that's a nice little jump shot there by number 12 right there, LeBron Lee. Nice little jumper, 32-15. Bringing the ball up right there, John Taz Williams, who just hit that three-pointer.
David,
back to Shanks. Shanks with the 3. Too strong. Hampton brings the ball up, kicks it over to the wing to number 12 right there, LeBron Lee. Went right through his hands.
And then to Roger Cruz.
Right to Roger Cruz.
Roger Cruz.
We need Roger right here to protect us.
Are we sure we can get there? I'll stop it.
Don't stop. Here we go.
It just looks like Madison County's just trying to speed the game up too much, and it's not working to their advantage.
No, you can tell the Tornadoes are a lot quicker. John Taz Williams out to Amari Jones. Back to Williams. Back to Jones. Trying to look for that inside. Williams at the point. He's backing it up back to the timeline now. Shanks over on the left wing. Back to Shanks. That's intercepted. That pass was telegraphed. And number 5, Jaharian Lee. And what a nice birdie play. Kisses it off the glass. 32-18. And the Madison County Cowboys have scored the last 4 points.
Yep. They're on a mini comeback. The defense has got to step up. And it looks like they switched.
Yep.
5 was standing right there just watching it the whole time, watching it happen.
Timeout Bradford.
Hey, that was
Samson Jackson didn't like what he seen there.
Yeah, and that was a good call. They switched defenses, Dave, and they started putting press in, and they stopped it. Now they need to go to set plays to break that press.
Yeah, 32-18 if you're just now joining us. 2:23 left in the second quarter and right before halftime. This is the Class 1A regional final between the Bradford Tornadoes and the visiting Madison County Cowboys. And I tell you, Madison County's done a great job bringing some people over, got their cheerleaders here. But the Tornado Nation is fired up right now, Byron, and it's showing on the court.
Yes, sir. And they're playing really good basketball right now. Maybe slow things down just a little bit.
Shane Davis will inbound the ball. Kicks it back behind the timeline. It was back to John Tez Williams. Shane Davis doing a lot of the ball handling. Back to Amari Jones.
Here comes the zone.
Shane Davis to Amari. And it went right through Amari Jones' hands. And not too many things goes through Amari Jones' hands because he was the quarterback of the football team.
Yes, he was.
Number 13 again, that's Jamie Hampton. We've called his name a lot of times. He's playing the point. He's also, Byron, acting like he's their shooting guard, too.
Yes, he is.
So he's trying to wait for that pick screen. Leads it to the inside, and what a birdie play there. Number 10, Jeremy McKnight. What a feed.
And they've cut their lead to 12.
Jamie Hampton, 32-20. They scored the last 6 points, Byron.
Bradford needs to.
And there's another turnover.
And here they go.
And that's Orient Livingston. Livingston kisses it off the glass. 32-22. And Bradford may want to take a timeout here. The last 8 points has been scored by Madison County.
They went to a zone defense.
Yeah.
And it's got the players a little bit off kilter right now.
Yeah, got to make those crisp passes when you're playing zone. All you got to do is step in front of it, and there he goes. Number 1, that's Mr. Williams. John Tess. Kicked out over there to Shanks. Trying to get the ball to the inside. Oh, and what a birdie play by Dejon Shanks. The up and under, Byron. It is 34-22.
I haven't seen that one in a while, but it definitely worked that time.
I seen Michael Heater do that on the cruise ship the other day. Number 13, Jamie Hampton fires a 3. Way too strong. Tornadoes with a rebound right there. Last 42 seconds, 34-22.
Well, the crisp passes need to come, but the guards need to penetrate and get inside.
Oh, what a pass in there from Shanks. There it is, Robert Simmons. Nice play there by Shanks. And it's 36-22.
Good, really good.
Nice assist.
Livingston's got the ball. Let's see if he holds it for the last shot. Kicks it across to number 12 right there, LeBron Lee. And of course, here he is, Jamie Hampton. All everything right there. Did he lose the ball? Yes, but Bradford Tornadoes kicked it out of bounds. 10.8 seconds left before halftime. 36-22 Tornadoes. Madison County holding it for the last shot right here. Let's see. Swings it back out to the right side. Up and no good. Little too strong. And that'll end it right there, the first half, with a big first half for the Bradford Tornadoes. 36-22. Wow, 14 points, guys. I thought the Bradford Tornadoes played pretty well on defense. They executed some things offensively, but they need to shore up that defense on the inside because Madison County's killing them on the boards.
Yes, they are, David. I was talking about it a little bit earlier. They got to box out a little bit better, and some of those rebounds won't come from Madison County.
All right, we're going to turn it over to the esteemed Michael Heater with a weather and news report. Michael, thank you. Welcome in, brother. It's loud.
It is loud. Hey, thanks, David, and good evening, everybody. This is your Tornado halftime news and weather from On the Spot. It's been an extremely busy 48 hours for firefighters and first responders in and around the region for several fatal crashes, road closures, and some fires. We began yesterday morning where one person was killed in a head-on collision on State Road 26 in Melrose, just inside of Alachua County, that shut down State Road 26 for several hours. Last night, a pedestrian was struck by a passing vehicle on US 301 just south of 18 in Hampton as they attempted to cross the road. That also resulted in road closures and detours throughout the southern part of Bradford County. Now, both crashes are under investigation by the Florida Highway Patrol. And while early this morning, 301 was shut down once again near County Road 18 and 301 when a semi was cut off that resulted in the vehicle flipping over. In this situation, fortunately, there were no serious injuries. The driver was able to get out of the vehicle, and the investigation by FHP continuing in that as well. Moving on to some other news around the region, fire destroyed a barn in Bradford County, headed out towards the New River area yesterday morning. This was hours after a fire broke out in a daycare center in Gainesville. Gainesville Fire Rescue reported that they responded to a report of a fire alarm. When they arrived, they found flames and smoke coming from the building. There were no injuries there, and the city fire marshal is also investigating that blaze as well. Now, if you're concerned about the smoke in and around Bradford County, you are not the only one. Camp Landing has been conducting a 3,200-acre controlled burn on the Camp Landing property. But winds out of the east are bringing that smoke over Bradford County, and that's causing a lot of concern, especially as we get into tonight and tomorrow morning because of the potential for fog and smoke. And we'll get into that in just a few minutes when we tap into the weather. By the way, as we wrap up, gas prices in Florida are now higher than they were in July of 2014, according to AAA. Prices rose 6 cents a gallon last week, setting a new high for the year. The average price of gas a gallon in Florida is $3.51. That's 15 cents higher than it was any time last year and 90 cents higher than it was this time last year. Finally, a Florida lottery winning ticket worth $1.25 million has yet to be claimed. The winning quick pick ticket was purchased at a Citgo station in Plant City. Players who may have purchased a Florida lottery ticket in that area are encouraged to check their tickets dated from September 15th of last year. Time is running out. If it is not claimed, that means it goes back to the state, into the coffers for someone else to win at a later date. We're going to take a look at the weather now, and I want to throw it over to, as we talk about the concerns we addressed previously. We have some concerns about calm winds and smoke conditions in and around Bradford County. That's going to cause some issues. But first, we're going to talk about the pollen count. If you take a look at the graphic for pollen, you'll see that the pollen numbers are on the way up. So that means that for the next few days, you're looking at pollen counts at a 10, 10.5, and a 10.7. This is going to be significant for those of you that have allergies exacerbated by the smoke conditions in and around the region. Now, the concerns with that is that we are going to see fog and smoke mixing in and could cause some significant traffic hazards around Bradford County, southern Clay County, even spreading over to Union County as we go through the morning hours, starting about 2 a.m. until about 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Be aware of that. Drivers should exercise extreme caution and slow down. Don't forget, use your headlights even in daylight hours. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the latest on the smoke conditions. The good news is the weather is looking fantastic for the next 3 to 4 days. We're looking at high temperatures topping out in the lower 80s. Lows are going to be in the mid to upper 50s to 60s depending on your area. But look for sunny skies, no chance of rain in the forecast. Austin says we'll look at some breezy conditions, keeping it comfortable as we head through into the weekend. That's your latest from the Austin Weather Service, and we are going to end up throwing it back over to Dave right after this.
Hey Tornado fans, this is Kurt Miracle of Miracle Automotive and Towing, proud sponsors of Tornado Football. I want to welcome you to beautiful Stark, Florida at David Hurst Stadium, and thank you for letting us be a part of this community. We're here for more than your automotive and towing needs. We're here to be part of Tornado Country. Go Big Red!
that might have scared us a little bit to start playing a little bit better defense, start boxing out for the rebound.
I tell you what, we've got some scoring right here. For the Bradford Tornadoes, the leading scorer right now is Dejon Shank's got 8 points. John Tez Williams has got 7. Amari Jones has got 4 points. Torin Brazil with 2 points. Demetrius Pringle with 2 points. How about Shane Davis coming in here, number 13, with 6 points. And Robert Simmons, the beast on the inside, with 5. For Madison County, leading scorers. Well, you got 3 out with 4 points. They really distributed the ball really well. Mitchell, you got Orient Livingston with 4. Jonathan Davis there with 4. Jaharian Lee with 2. Jeremy McKnight with 4. Marcus Hawkins with 4. LeBron Lee with 2. Jamie Hampton with 2. And Zay Bryant with 2. So they really spread the ball really well. Hey, I'm looking forward to a great second half.
Yeah, I tell you what, I think they need to put the ball in Williams' hands a little bit more and play him on the outside, try to hit a couple more threes, you know, and I tell you, him coming right off the bench a while ago and hitting that 3 right off the bat, crazy.
So anyway, yeah, I agree with you there. So I'm hoping that you can hear us, guys. We're coming through the camera, the mic on the camera on the feed here. So we're trying to fix that technical difficulties right now, but 2:11 left at half here, and it's 36-22. Is, hey guys, keep playing what you're doing, keep pressing, nobody's in foul trouble. Let's see if we can create a couple of steals or get some defensive rebounds, and let's go down there and play our game. Firing back well.
What is up, Mr. David Rodgers?
Not much,
we
man.
have a heck of a football game. A basketball game going on.
Yeah, you're
here.
going way ahead now.
I know. I can't help it, you know.
Great basketball game.
Yeah, it really is. Bradford playing really well. Stepping up the defense a little bit and win this game.
I think they need to get the ball in more to Simmons and Shane Davis when he's on the inside, and even a Torin Brazil. I think we got height advantage on them just a little bit, with the exception of the one big man. And I think we can take advantage of some mismatches and some size differential.
Yes, that would be a good thing when they shut that down. They can play the inside out game and catch some threes off of that too.
Byron Bagwell, David Rodgers, Mitchell Gunner, we're bringing you on to live action from Tornado Alley. If you can't be here tonight, you can tune in to our live broadcast. This is our show for tonight. They asked us to come here, the administration. I want to thank Angela Ward, the principal, Chris Coffey, assistant principal, Samson Jackson, the AED, and of course Will Hartley, superintendent of schools, for letting us come do this production.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know Dave, Byron, Mitchell, Michael, when you're asked to come somewhere, somebody must be thinking that you're doing a great job.
Right. I tell you what, David, my thing on this basketball game in this second half is that Bradford's got to be very good at boxing out and getting rebounds.
Well, Madison County will have the ball first, and here he is. I've called his name many a times right now. That's Jamie Hampton. Hampton bringing the ball across the timeline, but he's being pressed there by Davis. Kicks it out for the 3. No, too strong. Rebound. Of course, that's big number 1 right there, John Taz Williams. Williams is going to bring the ball across the timeline. Yojo's in between his legs. Here we go, he's on the right wing. Brings it into the center of the paint. Gonna take it all the way to the glass. No, too strong. Rebound there, Tornadoes, but it was stripped there. And a good play by number 4 there, Jonathan Akins. And Marcus Hawkins loses that ball right there. So it's going to be the Tornadoes ball. With big number 1, Jontez Williams bringing it in. Gives it in to number 13, Shane Davis. Shane Davis will handle the ball. Uses it. Takes his time going across the timeline. Crosses over his dribble in between his legs. Kicks it out to the right wing. Back to Williams. Williams kicks it over to the left wing. Inside drive by Shane Davis. Yeah. He kisses it off the glass and good.
Shane Davis is having a pretty good game.
Yes, he is. 38-22. That's Shane Davis. Hawkins, the all-world player there for Madison, bringing the ball up. Kicks it out to number 11 right there, Marcus Hawkins.
Rebound. Tipped over to number 1,
Jontez Williams. Brings the ball up right there. Crossover between his legs. Sends it into the top of the key to big number 10, Torn Brazil. Number 4, that's Amari Jones. And Amari Jones is fouled. Just a little one-hand push shot right there, but the guy got him with the body. That foul was on number 4 there for the Madison County Cowboys, Jonathan Akins.
Yeah, the other.
That's his first foul.
The other thing I'd like to see them do is shoot free throws a little bit better than they have tonight.
At the stripe, no.
But I shouldn't have even said anything at all.
You jinx him normally when you say that. So he'll have 2 at the stripe. The first one was a miss. Here we go with the second one. Spins in his hand. Amari Jones spins it in there. No, too strong. 2 points left right there, Byron. You got to have everything at the cherry stripe. Here we go. Big number 2 from the right wing. No good. And that's going to be Tornado basketball right there.
I tell you what, Michael Heater's doing pretty good catching those balls when they go straight.
He's 2 for 2.
Khalil Cummings, yes he is. Khalil Cummings inbounds it to Shane Davis. Shane Davis shows the ball on the left side. Crosses back over, going down the right side. Oh my goodness. If he'd have slowed down a little bit and kissed it off the glass, that would have been N1. But lost it right there.
Well, with his touch, man, I'd like to see him actually drive like that and stop. Just do a little jump shot. I mean, the way he shoots is smooth as butter.
Let's see if he can pick these up, these free throws.
Need these free throws. First one up, no good, too strong. That's 3 points right there left on the charity stripe with 2 minutes already gone in this third quarter, 38-22. The Tornadoes with a comfortable lead. But we've left 3 points on the board. Another one from the charity stripe. No, too strong. And we've left 4 points on the charity stripe, Byron and Mitchell. And guess what? Sometimes that can come back to haunt you.
Yes, it can.
So here we go. Tornadoes basketball right here. That's big number 2 right there. Khalil Cummings inbounds it. Left wing kicks it out to the middle of the floor. Over to the right wing. A little slip right there by Amari Jones. Amari trying to put a move. Brings it inside the paint.
It picks up the foul.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good shot, but the foul's picked up and back to the charity stripe. And that foul was on number 11 right there. And that's Marcus Hawkins Jr. Marcus Hawkins Jr.
Those fouls are going to start adding up towards the end of this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you who they need to keep off the foul line or the fouls with is Jamie Hampton, because that's their main player right now. Amari spins it. Finally gets one to go. One out of the last 5, Byron. 39-22. Thank you for everybody that's watching on the spot with David Rodgers special edition. Great ball game we got going right here. Good. 2 in a row now. It's 40-22.
And you know,
impressive defense right here, Byron. Oh, and is that stolen?
Yep.
Kicks it over to number 4, and that's going to be a foul. That's both number 10 right there.
Was it number 10 or was it
well, no, number 2, yeah, but number 10 also hit him with the body. They're going to call the foul on 2, and that's going to be Khalil Cummings, and I believe that's his second foul. Charity stripe right now is number 4, Jonathan Akins. Akins looking for his 3rd point of the game.
Yep.
Nothing but string music. Good. Hey, he's got a good follow through, Byron. 40-23.
Yeah, he does. He rolls the balls off his fingertips exactly like he's supposed to when he's shooting free throws.
Looking at behind the cup. Up, spins, and good. 40-24. Got to have those from the charity strike. And the Madison County Cowboys trying to claw their way back in. And almost lost the ball right there. Back to Khalil Cummings. Back over to number 1, Jontez Williams. Jontez Williams for the right side of the court. Williams dribbling, taking it on the inside, trying to kiss it off the glass. No. Kisses it off the side of the glass. Rebound. Madison County, number 2 right there. And that's Orient Livingston.
Number 11's got the ball, and there comes number 13 with the hands again.
There we go. That's number 11 right there. Marcus Hawkins doing a little bit. Number 1 right there is Ty Jarvis. He's new into the ball game. And all of a sudden, there's the Tornadoes with a steal, and there's going to be a kiss off the glass, and that's good right there. What a play there by Jontez Williams, but what an outlet pass by number 10 right there. Great play, and that's Torin Brazil. Torin Brazil with an assist on a long baseball pass. Number 4 for a 3. Book it! Nothing but string music. 42-27, Madison County. That's Jonathan Akins. And they are pressing on the defensive side of the ball. Shane Davis having a hard time getting across the timeline, but he does. He's going to take it to the cup. And that's
rebound. Oh, and how is that not a foul?
And I'll tell you, Byron, I'm not sure, but you got to watch Madison County. Here comes Hawkins. That was a nice block.
Rejected.
And here we go, Khalil Cummings taking it all the way.
No.
And they're going to call Khalil Cummings with the charge, and it's a good call, Byron. He extended that forearm. He should have slowed that down. Great call by the referees. And I've got to say, guys, for the most part, the referees are calling a great game.
I think they're calling a really great game, David.
They're letting them play.
Which is what you should do in a game like this. Halfway gone through the third quarter. The Tornadoes up by 15, 42-27. David Rodgers, Byron Bagwell, Mitchell Gunner, Michael Heater, now on the camera, and Dave Holland eating a hamburger. We're here with you.
And here comes Mr. Hampton.
Number 13, Jamie Hampton. Hampton all the way to the cup. Oh, what a play. And what a play by Hampton. Kisses it off the glass. He had on number 10 right there moving, and he kisses it off the glass. And now the lead is 13, could be 12.
Here comes the streaks. This has been a game of streaks. Bradford will go on one, and then Madison will go on one. Let's just hope Bradford keeps on streaking longer than Madison County.
Jamie Hampton, yes. Jamie Hampton, what a nice move to the cup. Trying to complete the 3-point play right here. Spins in his hand, up and good. 42-30, cut it to 12. The lead at one time was 19. The Tornadoes are getting pressed. And is that going to be?
How is that not a foul?
That's going to be Tornado basketball right here.
How was that not a foul on number 13?
I know it was all over it, but hey, he said he just tipped it out, so Khalil Cummings will inbound it. Gives it over to Davis behind the timeline. Davis is going to bring it over there to number 0, which is Dejon James. Dejon dribbling with the left hand. Khalil Cummings. Spin move. Back around. He's going to be called for a travel. He's going to be called for a travel, and that's a good call. Tornadoes need to slow it down. And hey, Samson Jackson said, I've seen enough. Timeout, Tornadoes.
He's got to get them settled down and say, hey, you know, let's slow the game down a little bit. We're ahead by 12.
And actually, he didn't call the timeout. They just said, hey, we're going to bring it out from the side. Here comes Hawkins. No, that's not Hawkins. That's Hampton. Hampton. Over to number 12, LeBron Lee. Three-pointer. Good! Jonathan Akins, and he's on fire. It's 42-33.
Well,
the lead is down to 9.
Somebody has got to get on.
They're pressing on defense. Needs to kick it to the inside. Kicks it back to the outside. Number 22, Robert. Nice jump shot. Too strong. Good rebound by Shane Davis. Shane Davis gets his pocket pick. Number 2, Orient Livingston. Number 12. Now, and wow, what a play there by number 1, Ty Jarvis. And all of a Just let me start to come on.
There's your
And they're on a 10-0 run. And the Madison County Cowboys are fired up 42-35. The Tornadoes are in a dogfight tonight, Byron.
Yes, they are, David. They've got to have some points right here for somebody. Somebody's got to step up, make some shots.
Hampton, Hawkins, Livingston, and Aikens are right now killing the Tornadoes.
I think they need to settle down and
Run
get
some
better
plays.
looks at the basket before trying to make the play.
Still 2:36 left in this third quarter, Byron. And they're on a 10-0 run, Mitchell. And I tell you what, the Madison County Cowboys are fired up here in Tornado Alley. Let's see what happens here with 2:36 left. The lead was 19 at one time.
Oh, yeah, David. They've cut it. They've cut it to 7.
Madison County playing great defense. A lot of trap looks, Byron. A lot of man-to-man, and then double teaming the ball handler. And guess what? A lot of times it's resulted in a strip.
Yes, it
Yes,
has.
it has.
42-35. 2:36 left. They're having trouble getting the ball in. Gets the ball in over there, and it's picked off. And here we go. Madison County, should have took his time on that shot, but it's going to be Madison's ball right there. That's number 12, LeBron Lee. If he'd have stepped back, he'd have had that little jumper.
Yeah, it was a pretty play.
But they stole the ball again, Byron. They're playing great defense. It's number 12 right there, LeBron Lee. Lee back over to number 2, Orient Livingston. And they say stepped on the line. Big number 4 right there, Amari Jones.
Yeah, that was really close, but he did step over the line.
He did step over the line. Great call by the referees. Number 2, Livingston. Kicks it back behind the timeline. To who? Jamie Hampton. Hampton dribbling. Gives it back to number 12. Open look. No. Little too strong. Number 13 kicks it back out to the wing. Again for 3. Too strong. And they're just now rebounded. The Tornado. Finally, 3 rebounds in a row. Finally, big number 1, Jontez Williams, comes down with the yo-yo. Here we go. Yo-yo's across the timeline. Come around the right wing. And almost had it right there, but he's going to go to the strike for 2. And we need to stop the bleeding somehow, Byron. 42-35.
Get them in foul trouble and shoot your free throws. That's the way you do that.
Mitchell, at the beginning, at the end of this third quarter, I want you to talk about On the Spot Motorsports with David Rodgers. Tell him what we got going on before we start the fourth quarter, the most important fourth quarter. Here we go. Williams at the line. Too strong. Leaving points that can come back and haunt you. That's at least 8 points that they've left on the strike tonight. Set a second one right here. Spin, and he gets 4 in a row. 43-35. The Tornadoes by 8, but here comes Madison County kicking the ball up in a hurry in the front court. Here we go. Hampton looking. Gets it in there to number 1, Ty Jarvis. Jarvis back to Hampton. Hampton at the top of the key. He's looking for Livingston. They're saying number 23 right there, Robert Simmons, hooked. Number 13 right there. Excuse me, number 1, Jarvis. Number 13, Jamie Hampton. We called his name all night. He does a little of everything. Gets it out there to Jarvis. Hampton, no good. Rebound. And we're going to get a push right there. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on number 2 right there, Orient Livingston. And that's his second foul of the game.
It went up for the rebound and got pushed in the back. A good call.
Good outlet there to Dejon Shanks. Shanks brings it up across the timeline. Kicks it over to number 4, Jones. Jones now back out to Williams. Williams at the top of the key. Yo-yo the ball between his legs. Goes around the right side on the right wing. Little 13-foot jumper. With 50. Rebound. Madison County. And guess who this is again? Hampton. Hampton.
Y'all got to get up in his face.
Yeah, that was way too strong.
By 23.
Yeah, Jonathan Aikens and Robert Simmons with the rebound. 50 seconds left. in this third quarter, and that was an ill-advised shot there by Madison. I should have set that up. Robert Simmons at the top of the key. Kicks it over to number 4, Jones. Jones, little gets off the glass. Too strong. Rebound, Madison County. Let's see if they hold the ball for the last 32 seconds. That's what they should do. But that's number 12 right there, LeBron Lee on the left wing. Hawkins and Hampton out there on the top of the key. That's old Jarvis right there, number 1, kicks it back out. That's number 13, you know who that is.
Oh, and it rejected.
Yeah, Hampton with a rejection right there, tried to go to the glass and got rejected. Dejon Shanks looking, 4 seconds. Amari Jones throws it up, and that should have been a foul. But that's the way it's going to end. And right now, Bradford, at the end of 3, is holding a slim 43-35 lead, Byron. This thing can go either way.
Still 8 points, David. It's still a decent cushion. They just got to play a little bit better defense and take a little bit better shots.
Yeah.
So, hey, look here. What a great game. Before we get back to the live action, tell what we got going on with this new page that we have, Mitchell.
Yeah, we got a new page called On the Spot Motorsports with David Rodgers. And what we're going to do on this page is mostly just all motorsports, all different types of motorsports, NASCAR, NHRA, IndyCar. We might even get into some legends, some sprint cars, and also try to get some news from area tracks in our region, say Lake City, things that they do at the firm. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to bring also maybe some live feeds. This weekend, this Sunday, from the firm, they're going to have a Cars and Coffee event. And so we're going to try to get out there, look at the cars, and even talk to some of the owners and explain a little bit about their vehicles.
Yeah, and you got CC Marie helping you host most of the time on the shows, but you'll also have all us guys to help me, Byron, Michael, Dave. We'll be able to help you out as well on some of the hosting when she can't be there.
Right.
All right, guys, final 8 minutes. What's going to happen here? 43-35. The Madison County Cowboys are right back in it because they outscored the Tornadoes in that quarter. Guess what? 16-5.
Yeah, David, we're still getting outplayed on the rebounds. We've got to take and box out, and we got to get the rebounds, defensively and offensive rebounds.
Jontez Williams brings the ball across the timeline behind his back. Left wing, gives it up. And that's going to be a foul right there. Out of control, but thank goodness. And I believe that foul was on Shanks. Shanks is going to go to the line, and that foul is going to be on number 12 right there. That's LeBron Lee. LeBron Lee may be in foul trouble right here.
I think is that his 4th?
I think that's his 3rd.
3rd?
Here we go, Shanks.
There you go.
44-35. The Tornadoes lead by 9. Glad y'all are tuning in to On the Spot with David Rodgers, a special broadcast bringing you Tornado basketball. Second one, good. 2 from the charity stripe for Shanks. 45-35. Lead of 10. That's Hampton. Hampton all the way to the right. Oh, and he almost had in one. And 3 players were right there, Byron. And what a play by Hampton.
I think that was on number 15. That would be.
Yeah, that's going to be right there. Hunter Crawford. He hadn't been in the ball game much.
I hate to tell you this, but all I seen was his arm hit the ball.
I'm pretty sure that's all I hit too. But
got him with the body, guys. Got him with the body.
Star players, man.
Got him with the body. That's where you need to see it. Hey, got him with the body. So people out there, yeah, he got all ball, but he hit him with the body. They're going to call that foul every time. Hampton, good on the second one. 45-36, the lead is 9. Here we go, Tornadoes quickly up right there. Big number 13 right there, trying to make the play. Shane Davis into Shanks. Slow it down. Run some sets. It's been a lot of fast break stuff for the Tornadoes and even for the Madison County Cowboys. But when you come to a team that runs offensive sets later down the road, that may be trouble for the Tornadoes. 3, no good. Way air ball. Yeah. So here we go. And this big number 24. And yes, he's in there. Big number 24 right there. We don't even have him on the roster.
Right here.
There he is. Zion Lamar. Zion Lamar. Nice play.
Yep, there it is.
Zion Lamar. Here we go, Tornadoes. Short.
Got his own
This
rebound.
out.
He got his own
rebound. Got his own rebound. That's what you do. You got to follow up the shot. The lead back to 9. 47-38.
Who was that made the shot? 13?
Yeah, Shane Davis. That's going to be a foul, a player control foul right there. And Shanks is going to be called for that. Shanks trying to dive over like he does in football for a touchdown. And he dove over the guard and pick up that foul. 6:54 left. The Tornadoes up by 9 points. Here we go. You know who that is. Number 13, Jamie Hampton. Hampton trying to get back on defense. They're going to kick it back out. Number 1, Jontez Williams.
Yeah, that's it.
Slow it down.
That was a nice rebound by Davis, though.
Yeah. And there's Shane Davis with the left-handed scoop. 49-38.
And that was a beautiful play and well-designed play.
And Shane Davis is limping right now. I wonder if he's got a cramp right there, Byron. That's what he's pulling now. Here we go. Hampton, the all-everything guard for the Madison County Cowboys, passes it to Lee. Lee over to Livingston. Now a 3 too strong. Shanks with the easy rebound. Outlet pass to Davis again. Davis, what a play there by the Madison County Cowboy. He took that block, Byron. Here we go. Number 4 right there with the 3, Jonathan Akins. Same team. Oh, what a play there by the Madison County Cowboys. Now that's
nice steal by number 2.
Yeah, they kept fighting. That's Khalil Cummins.
Yeah,
Cummins
nice,
flicks it back to Jontez Williams.
That's exactly what we needed to do. We needed to slow this down.
Run some clock. You're up by 3 scores. Run some clock right here. Big number 1. That wasn't a great pass right there. Jontez Williams. Are they saying it went off of him? They are. That's going to be Madison County Cowboys ball. And that was a great call because it did hit the back of his hand. Here we go. You want to tell him who's bringing the ball up? Jamie Hampton.
Mr. Jamie Hampton.
Mr. Jamie Hampton. Jamie Hampton from Madison.
Yeah, timeout here.
Yeah.
Madison.
Now we got a foul.
A foul?
Yeah, they called it on the opposite side of the ball right there. We're in the 1-1 right now. Madison County is. That was a push-off over there on number 12. Number 12 will be at the cherry stripe. That's LeBron Lee.
Who was the Bradford County player you got?
Khalil Cummins.
Well, I didn't catch that. I was watching the ball.
Yeah. Here we go. LeBron Lee. First one. Who's that? They say number 10 there. Yeah, touched it last. Number 10, the big Torin Brazil. The one-man wrecking crew.
Yes, sir.
Especially on the football field. Dejon Shanks with the inbound pass. What a rejection! Wow, what a play there by number 4. You know who that is? That's Amari Jones, big 6'5". Amari Jones with the rejection. 4:56, 4:55 left. 49-38 Tornadoes. Almost picked up the ball and almost a walk. Kicks it out to Shanks. Shanks going to take it down the left side. Sweet! A little dunkaroo! Skip-a-roo! Sweet! Little up and under. What a play. 51-38. Shanks. Big number 24 looking for somebody to throw it to. He does finally to number 12, LeBron Lee. Lee with a jumper.
Like that.
No, too hard.
Nice
They're
rebound.
relying way too much on that outside
Nice
shot.
rebound by Williams.
Yeah, Jontez Williams with the rebound. He's going to clear it out. Now he's going to take his time. Yo-yo's the ball between his legs at the timeline. Crosses the timeline. Coming down the right side. Little kiss. And good. Jontez Williams. Hey, Madison County wasn't set on defense that time. That little rotation. And he had a clear path inside to the lane.
You got to take advantage of what they give you.
Yep. Hampton handling the ball. Hampton into big number 24, Zion. Zion out to Hampton. Little two-man rotation. Zion trying to get the ball in the middle. Oh, slapped again there. Big number 10, Torin Brazil.
Oh, yes, sir. The one-man wrecking crew.
The one-man wrecking crew, Mitchell.
You better believe it. That's what I was saying. We got to get after, start playing better, trying to get these rebounds, and man,
if I was
it
Jackson,
steals, and we are actually starting to pour on some defensive moves.
Yeah, if I was Jackson, I would have backed that off a little bit. They're up by 15. Don't give them no easy fast break points. Travel. Yeah. Don't too many steps right there.
And
that's number 4 right there, Jonathan Akins. Checking into the ball game now, number 11, Hawkins Jr. That's Marcus Hawkins Jr.
I think they heard us when we said they needed to pick up the defense and start picking up the rebounds. Their spacing looks
crossover dribble by Shanks. Shanks got his pocket picked by number 4 right there, Jonathan Akins. Akins back to Hampton. Hampton back to Akins. Akins bringing it inside the paint. What a pretty play by Akins. Pretty move right there. Left both of the Tornadoes standing in the dust and kisses it off the glass. 53-40.
Pretty crossover move. Yep.
Timeout right there, Madison County. 2:58 left. And what a heck of a ball game we got right here, guys.
It was him. Hey.
Yes. No, this Jonathan Akins on that pretty move right there. Coach calls a timeout there for Madison. Look for some presses right here, guys. Try to create some turnover in the backcourt. They need some easy baskets. They're down by 13, 2:58 left.
I was about to say, with 3 minutes left, they're going to have to start pressing, David.
They're going to have to.
You're going to have to pick this up and get some steals and get themselves back in the game. And somebody's going to have a hot hand. I would look out for number 4 on the perimeter.
Jonathan Akins.
Yes, because he has got a sweet stroke, and they need to stay on him because if he gets hot, he'll start hitting threes, and that will not be good for Bradford.
Here comes the press right here. Montez Williams trying to get it across the timeline. He does. And he's trying to find an outlet. He does. The outlet is Shane Davis. And now he gets it over the glass. Shane Davis again with another bucket. And what a great feed there from Williams. 55-40.
There it is.
Oh, no. Too strong. Rebound, Tornadoes. They're going to have to start fouling somebody here in a minute, too.
Nice rebound found by Shanks there.
It was a great rebound by Shanks.
Williams. Inlet pass right there to Amari Jones. Amari Jones over to Dejon Shanks. Hello! Scoop again! That's twice for Shanks. 57-40. Tornadoes up by 17. No foul. Let him go. That's it. 57-42.
You see here, great
there's
passes.
Shane Davis breaking the press right there. Davis flips it back out to Jones. Jones over to Shanks. Shanks to Williams. Inside to Davis. And what a pretty play. 4 passes right there, Byron. Kisses it off the glass. 59-42.
No fouls.
And that's a nice play there by number 13, Hampton. And you can't give them stuff like that right there, Byron. Because, hey, they just scored 2. You're giving them things now. Hey, a three-pointer is 59-47. Anything could be happening. 59-44 is the score. 59-44. Hey, the Tornado cheerleaders are at it. Michael Heater. Hey, Michael Heater. What'd you hear over there? A lot of Tornadoes.
Hey, God, they chanting for the Bradford boy. They chanting for Bradford.
Here we go. 59-44, 135 left. Tornadoes fully have got this game in control, but don't want to give them nothing easy right here. But you don't want to foul and give them the three-point play either. That's number 2, Livingston. Big number 12. Hey, that's LeBron Lee. LeBron Lee just a little short right there. They're going to have to foul right here, Byron. They're going to put somebody on the line.
Another rebound, while ago by Davis.
Here we go. An easy one right here. And number 4 right there, Jonathan Akins with a 2. 59-46. And another steal. And here we go, big number 12. With string music. And the Tornadoes need a timeout. It's 59-49. But wait, we're on a fast break. And the Tornadoes score. 61-49. I thought the Tornadoes needed a timeout. Number 4 right there. Amari Jones on the fast break. What a beautiful pass. And he kisses it off the glass to give the Tornadoes a 61-49 lead. But a quick 5 points by the Madison County Cowboys.
And I'll tell you what, David, I'm proud that we started playing a little bit better defense.
Me too, Mitchell.
Yeah.
They played better defense.
And you know what defenses do, don't you?
Yes, they win championships.
That's right.
I'd like to see the Tornadoes slow it down a little bit, run some offense. 3, 4, 5, 6 passes before they go to the basket. I know they're built for a fast break team, and I get it, but I'm telling you, when you go to the state, which it looks like they may, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. But, hey, you're going to face teams that's going to run offensive sets.
Yes, they are.
And they're going to slow you down.
And they got the time on their side right now. 58.3 seconds left on the clock. Bradford is in great control of this game.
Yeah, they're up by 12 right now.
They're up by 12.
And 58 seconds to score 12 points is not a lot of time.
I've seen it done.
I have too. You can't let them steal the ball.
No, right here, there's a 3. Too strong. Outlet pass over there to number 10, Torrey Brazil. They're going to have to foul somebody, and they do. They foul Mr. Williams. Jontez Williams going for the strike for a 1-and-1.
One of our better free throw shooters too.
Yeah, he was on it tonight. Jontez Williams on the 1-and-1. 61-49, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just now joining us, what a great game we've had right here. The Tornadoes using their size and their speed, hey, to run up and down the court tonight and just really outrun the Madison County Cowboys. Here we go. First one. No, he don't get the bounce. A nice rebound there by big number 4 right there, Jonathan Akins. Outlet pass to number 12. That's going to be a goal-10. That's a goal-10. Nice one. Jontez Williams with the block right there, but it was a goal-10. It was a goal-10. 61-51. 37 seconds, and they're going to foul big number 4, Amari Jones. This game ain't over yet. 61-51. Tornadoes up by 10. If we hit these 2 right here, we'll just keep trading 2 for 2. Hey, we can do that. You can even trade at this time 2 for 3. You know what I mean? And it won't hurt you. Just can't give up no easy plays. But here we go. Amari Jones at the strike.
Ball security. When they're coming back the other way.
Amari Jones. Misses. And rebound Madison County, leaving the door open a little bit. Oh, what about a 29-footer? Good grief. Number 12. Nothing but string music. LeBron Lee, and the lead is 7. That was a 24-foot jump shot, NBA range, and nothing but string music.
Oh yes, and that was just a sweet shot. When he gets hot, he's a very dangerous.
You were
player.
saying about him.
Yeah, that kid's got a touch with his shots.
When we go back on defense, we got to start pressing.
Yeah.
You got to start pressing.
Well, don't give up the 3. I'd say let them get the 2 points. No foul. But, hey, don't give up the 3.
I would try to press him a little bit and try to run as much time as you can actually off the clock.
Yeah, press it back in the backcourt and use the clock. Tell you what, this ain't over. 7-point lead right now, 31 seconds. And you got to put somebody at the charity strike. 31 seconds left, Melba and Melissa. 61-54, and it ain't over. We just seen a kid hit a 24-foot jump shot and to cut the lead to 7. Here we go, pressing.
Absolutely, God.
And they're gonna foul Williams. Williams not too bad at the stripe tonight. He has missed 3 though, Byron. We got to have these.
We got to have them. And we've also
29 seconds left, Melba.
We've absolutely got to get on the number 12.
And number 4, Jonathan Akins. And Jonathan Akins. And you can't leave Hampton open either. First one, nothing but straight music. Gotta have that. 62-54. The Tornadoes up by 8, finally. We'll get another one from the charity strike. John Tez Williams. Flips the ball in his hand. And no good. Front end of the rim. Here we go. Madison County coming back. Oh, what a launch there. He almost made that, B. That would have been about a 29-footer. Hey, that was great sports. He said his bad there. Number 12 right there, LeBron Lee. What a play by him. It was a hard foul. And, hey, look here. That was great sportsmanship. That could have got out of hand.
This was.
19 seconds left, 62-54. Gotta have these free throws. The Tornadoes up by 8. Shanks to the line for 2.
Yeah, David, he's already hit 2 tonight.
Well, let's see if he can hit 2 more, Mitchell, right here. David Rodgers, Byron Bagwell, Mitchell Gunner bring you to the action. Dave Holland behind the camera. And Michael Heater, who you just heard at halftime doing a little bit of everything. Misses that front end. It's a 2-shot foul because, hey, Madison County's got 10 fouls, so it's a double shot bonus. Gotta have to have that first one, though.
In that bonus.
Second one right here. And good.
That's good.
Yeah, 63-54.
There we go.
Up 3 possessions right there.
Why didn't the clock start?
Because he didn't touch the ball. Remember? Not until it's touched. And the Tornadoes seal it. And that's going to be it. John Tez Williams looks over at the student section, gives a little smile. It's all but academic right now, ladies and gentlemen. I think 63-54. What a great game right here.
12.5 left on the clock.
Tornadoes up by 9 and going back to the strike for 2 more. I was impressed with Madison County's play, Byron. Never gave up. Try to keep the game close. Got it within 7 at one time. But the Tornadoes had nothing but straight music right there. 64-54. Williams with the string music. Here we go again. Spins the ball in his hand. Release up and no good. And Owen foul. Just let him go right here. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. It's going to be over right here. Kid fires up a 3. And it's over! And the Bradford Tornadoes are the regional finalists, regional champs. They win the ball game. 64-54. What a great ball game, guys. I tell you, the Tornadoes are in the state Final Four.
Yes, sir, they sure are. And they played a well of a game against a really good Madison County team to do that.
And they'll play the winner of Hawthorne and Trenton. Michael, could you look up and see what's happening in Hawthorne tonight to the Tornadoes? But Michael's going to look that up real quick. Paxton and Jay are playing tonight, and Malone and Franklin County. But the Tornadoes are going to the state semifinals, and they will play the winner of Hawthorne and Trenton. Wow, guys. Great call.
Man, I'm telling you, it was a great game, David. Bradford County pretty much had control of it over the majority of the game.
Oh, there they go right there. They got the regional championship trophy, Dave. Hey, go see if you can get that, Dave. Dave's trying to give y'all a visit. Tornado Alley's going wild.
That's the first regional we've had in a while, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. We have been district champions and we have been regional champions, but not like this, because once you win the region now, Byron, they break the state up in 6 regions.
Right.
So if you win your region, you're up into that Final Four because they match you up with the other regional winners. Right. So they was the regional winner in District 5, I think. What a great game.
Yes, sir, it sure was.
Wow.
And the celebration is still going on the court.
Celebration's still going on. Dave's trying to get it. Tornado fans everywhere. I do want to congratulate, guys, the Madison County Cowboys, Mitchell.
Yes.
They came in here and played a whale of a game. I didn't think you could beat a team 3 times in a row, but the magistrate of the Tornadoes, they just out-hustled them, out-rebounded them, and got the shots when needed.
Well, the scoreboard says it all this time.
Yeah.
Because the first 2 games, we won by 3, and this time we won by 10.
Correct.
They had the heart. They were shooting well. The defense played well at times, and they shot better than Madison County, and that's why the board says 64-54.
So, and Mitchell's got some leading scorers right here.
Sure.
But hey, that's 6 in a row now for the Tornadoes. And guess what? They're going to look to make it 7 in a row as they're going to play in the state semifinal the winner of Hawthorne and Trent. What you got for us, Mitch?
I'll tell you what, our leading scorers tonight was Shanks and Davis, both of them with 18.
Wow. Shane Davis and Dejon Shanks with 18. What else you have, Mitchell? Read them off.
Let's see here. Williams had 12 on the night. Jones 8. Brazil.
Yeah, Pringle, Mr. Pringle.
Yeah, Pringle. They had 2, and Simmons had 5.
Nice play there by the Tornadoes there, and great job by the Madison County Cowboys again coming in here and playing the Tornadoes really tough.
Yeah, they did. They played them tough. They went on runs, streaks.
Yeah.
But every time they did that, our defense stepped up and started playing a little bit better.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they had a little problems late in that first half, boxing out players. You know, trying to take advantage of getting the boards, and they picked it up in the second half. Started playing way better on grabbing those defensive rebounds and turning those into points.
Yeah, and they was out rebounding us, like you said there in the first and second quarter. They was killing us on the glass. But the Tornadoes found a way to box out, get people inside, grab some rebounds, and gave us a lot of fast break points tonight.
Yeah, they did. We had a lot of fast break points. Every time that they put that ball in number 4's hands from Madison County, it scared me. Jonathan Atkins, the boy could shoot. He was a really good three-point shooter. I think we may have an update.
Yep, I think so. Michael's looking up, see who we're going to play. Before we go, we want to find out who we're playing.
I'm going to take a guess.
I'm going to say Hawthorne. I'm going to say Hawthorne too.
I am too.
They had a home game tonight. Their crowd was probably fired up over there. 26 miles down the road, if it's even that, is it? It's 26 miles, ain't it? To Hawthorne?
Yeah, about that, David.
26 miles. And I tell you, they're on fire. We're on fire. It's a great atmosphere. Look, Dave. Dave's getting some great shots. Dave, get some great shots over there for us, Dave. Get some great shot for us over there, Dave. Dave's going to hold up the camera. Michael's trying to find the score right here for us. But hey, glad that y'all could join us on this special edition of On the Spot with David Rodgers. Hey guys, it's been a long time since I called a basketball game. Yeah. I thought we did a pretty good job.
I thought we did a good job too.
Considering, you know, all the things and all the technical stuff. Dave's holding that up, getting a picture of the crowd, picture of Tornado Alley. I tell you, I don't think it was a half bad broadcast, do you?
Well, I tell you what, David, as many people that was in this gym tonight, Bradford better start looking at improving and adding more bleachers, because this place was packed.
Yes, it was.
And I tell you what, Madison, they actually brought a great crowd with them tonight.
Yeah, they did. And I tell you, what a great ball game! What a great season for them. But Bradford, hey, you know, in this kind of tournament, it's one and done. You know what I mean? You got to keep winning. Move on, move on, move on. That's right. And the Tornadoes are now regional champions, and they're going to the state and play in the Final Four against 3 other teams. And again, Mr. Heater is trying to work his magic right here to find out what we've got right here between Trenton and Hawthorne. Byron, thank you for joining me tonight. Mitchell, thank you.
Without a doubt. Had a great time.
I want to thank Dave Holland. Dave Holland did amazing camera work tonight. put this thing together. I tell you, look at the clear shots, man. You cannot ask for anything better than this. Dave Holland always puts something together. Michael Heater helping with some camera work, helping with some things. He also did the news and the weather during halftime. Great broadcast. He was sitting in the student section. Heck, I didn't even almost hear him say anything.
Well, there for a little while, I thought he was a student.
Well, I did too. He was yelling tornadoes. Didn't he jump up a couple of times?
I think
A
he
few.
jumped up a couple times.
Yeah. I think when they hit those threes. So, Michael, can you find it, bud? Okay. So, oh, look at there. Unless you got a final, Mike. Last score we got at the end of the third quarter is 27-27.
Good game.
That's a good game going on over there in Hawthorne. I do believe, though, that should be a final somewhere, Byron.
Let me refresh.
Maybe, yeah, to get you a little refresh there. Uh-oh. First overtime. They're in overtime over there, Michael. You got him 36-36. Roy Jackson, thank you very much, man. We did our best. Haven't called a basketball game in a while. We were over here in the corner, but Dave got some great camera shots we was able to see. And I tell you, it was just a fun night, Dave.
I had a great time, man.
Come over. Come on in here. Yeah. Let me catch these. Go ahead, Dave.
I gotta say, I had a great time too, following the course and the game and the guys up and down. They were moving really fast, so I was more used to a little slower. But man, these guys really knocked the ball out of the park here today.
Yeah, they did. And that final score, Melissa, was 64-54.
I tell you, it wasn't an easy game. Close score. These guys had some tough players on their side, but we came to win.
Yeah, we did.
Awesome.
Second overtime right now, ladies and gentlemen. 36-36 in the second overtime in Hawthorne. That is an amazing ball game.
Yeah, it's an amazing defensive ball game because I don't think that score changed.
Wow.
They're playing
Low score,
some
very
defense.
low score.
Yeah, they're playing some defense in that game.
That means whoever we play, we got to be on our toes.
We've got some pictures from the regional champions. Got their medals and everything. Yeah. Just posted on the spot with David Rodgers. So come on and check that out. Man, that thing's vibrating. But anyway, you put them on. But
No thank you.
anyway, hey, it was a great game. Guys, I tell you, we've got a show. Well, first of all, before we go, what do you got coming up this week with On the Spot with David Rodgers Motorsports?
On the spot, motorsports with David Rodgers.
Okay, yeah, either way.
They just went to double overtime.
36-36.
36-36.
Well, I think what we're going to try to do is go out to the firm this Sunday for cars and coffee and try to get some live interviews.
John Taz.
There you go. Talk to him.
John Taz, tell us about it, baby. Tell us about it. Tell us about that. Hey, tell us about that trophy.
It's an honor. It's an honor.
What are y'all? Y'all are regional champs, ain't you? Hey, Mac, get the whole team. I want the whole team here. Get the whole team. Trying to get some pictures with the team right here.
All right, so David is repositioning now. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get a few more of the players in here, get some post-game comments by David Rodgers and your new Class 1A regional champions, the Bradford Tornadoes, did an amazing job holding off quite a challenge by the Madison Cowboys. Final score of 64-54 here in Stark. Dave's going to be joining us back here in just a moment with some of the results and reaction from the teams.
See if we can get those guys back home, Mike. See if we can get those guys back home. We're trying to get the whole team in here for you.
Yeah, we're going to try to get the whole team back in here for everybody.
Get Big Rod in there, get everybody.
So we are going to see if we can bring everybody in.
Come on around here, Rod. You haven't been on in a while. Duck down, Roger. Duck down. What are we, Roger?
Regional champs.
Regional champs.
Right now, Hawthorne losing to Kitchen by 1.
Okay, for some reason it's not updating. So
15 left.
you didn't let me say.
Sorry.
That's all right. Hey, Roger, go get the team and tell them we want them right here.
Double overtime.
Yeah.
Well, I just got an update on the Russia-Ukraine situation. Looks like we are actually doing some more troop movements, as well as Russia's doing some troop movements right this moment.
And we've announced sanctions, but we haven't done anything.
Actually, we are going to freeze assets at some of their banks.
Hey, give it to us, man!
Regional champs!
Regional champs, guys!
Yeah. Where y'all from?
Where? What are you guys? And you're regional! Love you guys, man!
Congratulations, man!
Hey! Love you guys! No problem, no problem.
Okay, back.
All right, guys, well, you just seen them. Let's wrap it up, guys. On behalf of Dave Hoff, Michael Heater, Byron Bagwell, Mitchell Gunner, and myself, David Rodgers, thank you for joining us on this very special edition of On the Spot with David Rodgers. It was a great sports show, great basketball game. Final, the Tornadoes 64, the Madison County Cowboys 54. The Bradford Tornadoes are what, gentlemen? Regional champions.
Breaking news, Hawthorne up by 1, 40-39, 6 seconds left in double overtime.
Oh, man, we're going to stay here for just a second, Dave. 40-39. Hey, Hawthorne up by 1, double overtime in Hawthorne, 26 miles from here. So wait just a second before we close it up. He's listening in. That's the final? Almost, okay.
Just about.
Still 40-39, right?
40-39.
So in the second period, if that's right, Hawthorne outscored them 4-3. If that's right?
Hey, double OT.
Yeah, double overtime.
Yes.
Right, yes, that's what I said. I thought I said.
You said 7 penalties.
I said double overtime.
Hey, can we get the coach over?
Yeah. Bring him on.
If he has time. Love to have him on. And he's over there talking to the Bradford County Telegram.
There's a delay in the game. The police have been called onto the court. Apparently, there's a little extracurricular activity going on. There's still a few seconds left in the game. Hawthorne's still up by 1. We're waiting for a final score.
So a little skirmish over there in Trenton. Excuse me, Hawthorne. In Hawthorne. Hey, 40-39, 6 seconds left. A little skirmish.
All right. Down 1.4 seconds. Still Hawthorne still up by 1. We're waiting on the final whistle.
Who's got the ball?
Okay,
Oh.
They're going to try to inbound the ball here.
They fouled Hawthorne.
Trying to foul him.
We're waiting just to see what happens with the Hawthorne game. So, whatever. That's fine. That's right.
You can have mine.
No, you're good. Come on in, Coach. Come on in with me just for a couple of minutes. I know you're going to be busy. Coach Samson Jackson right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what did we just do, man?
Hey, we just made history. They told me it's been 1974 since the boys basketball team made it to the Final Four. So I'm just humbled by the opportunity. The guys bought in. The guys did what we
Hawthorne and Bradford. They just won.
We'll see who it is. So they have to reseed that bracket and do all that in the morning. So we'll see who it is. But whoever it is, we're going to get ready for them.
Where's that game going to be played?
That's going to be in the RP fund. And that's Lakeland. We done made it to Lakeland.
I know. They made it to the Final Four,
There's only 4 teams in the state playing in this class. And
that's
we're
it.
one of them.
And we're one of them.
So I'm excited about it, man.
Hey, Coach, what do you know about these other teams? Just really quick, what do you know about these other teams? Bradford really stacked up well against Madison tonight. Y'all ran the ball on them. I thought y'all got a lot of fast break points. Wasn't very good at the charity stripe. Thought we could have done a little bit better. Yeah. I seen some offensive sets. There was a couple things you ran there. Did you just think that you could just outrun these guys?
No, we actually did the total opposite. We knew they were very athletic.
Right.
The last game we played them, so we split in the season with them, losing by 3 here and winning there by 3.
Okay.
But when we went back and looked at the film, it wasn't necessarily strategy. It was just effort. Who wanted to win that game that night? And you saw spurts of that from Madison tonight. They're a very athletic team. They don't run anything that's tricky or anything like that. They're just in your face. They pick up full court. They get turnovers and they play hard. A lot like us, except we had the ability in the half court to sometimes run our sets and really pick our punches and stuff, and we did that. So the guys really executed what we have been working on.
Good. So you're gonna looks like I said, they're gonna reseed this thing. May draw Hawthorne, may not. What do you know about the other teams? Just really quick. You know much about the other teams?
Here's one thing I do know about them. They're one of the best 4 teams in the state. Whoever they are,
I love it.
They're one of the best 4 teams. So we got to prepare like that. Right. We don't get an opportunity to see much of the Panhandle basketball, obviously, because we're here. So all we know is max preps. We see scores and stuff. But sometimes, even by looking at this team, we're not a 13-10 team. So don't let that fool you. So when we go and look at records and we're seeing blowouts, we can't assume that they're one way or the other. We just have to prepare for what we do and try in these next 12 days to get as much information as we can. And that's what we're going to do as coaches, to try to get them ready.
Coach Samson Jackson, head coach of the Bradford County Tornadoes, regional champs right here. Now, I do know that Paxson, did y'all play Paxson this year at all?
So that was 2A Paxson. This is 1A Paxson out of Panhandle.
Out of Panhandle, okay.
So when we look at their scores and everything, they're very efficient. They have shot the ball well. They have about 4 or 5 guys in double digits, which that is more dangerous than one guy scoring 30.
Right.
Because you can't miss an assignment here or there. But when you look at us, we have 3 or 4 guys in double digits any night. So we don't have any guy. We've only had one guy close to 30 one time, and that was at 26. And I'd rather not have that. I'd rather have 4 guys with 14 than one with 30, because that's hard to defend.
I noticed the scoring was really. We was looking at the scoring. It was really pretty well balanced. You had a couple of guys. I think you had Shanks with 18. There was a couple of guys with 18, and then you had a couple of guys with 16. But it was pretty spread out.
Right.
And I just thought that y'all was very efficient tonight.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, probably I know you're going to work on it. Hey, man, I guarantee you, I'd be nervous shooting those free throws too.
Oh yeah, and that teenage kid in there at the free throw line, and they look up there and they're a minute away from. This is all of their biggest games ever. So they look up there and they're a minute and a half away, and it looks like, all right, I'm gonna shoot this, but if I miss it, the time might run out. But in reality, you got to step up there and hit those. And that's what we told Dejon, them stepping up there at the end. Hey, have fun. You got 4 guys that's gonna go to war for you on the back end. Yeah. So if you have fun and do what you do, they're going in, and you guys start mentally. So we're gonna definitely work on that when we get back to practice for sure.
Shane Davis, John Tez, those guys really hit the glass for you tonight. I tell you, Shane was almost like a one-man wrecking crew, and then you had Torrin, what I do call the one-man wrecking crew, helping those guys out tonight. I thought there in the first half they dominated the boards a little bit, and then y'all found a way to get some spacing and get your bodies in there. And then all of a sudden they take over.
So that is what we talked about at halftime. It was man for man in the first half. Let's just see who wants to win more. And him dominating the first half, the first quarter on the glass, didn't mean that our guys didn't want to win. He was just working earlier to get in better positions. And once a guy has position in this game, you got to give it to him, because it's going to be a foul if not. At halftime, we went in and we went with a front and a help strategy, where we fronted him so he didn't get it, and then put a backside help. Very similar to what we did against Bell with their post. So it worked. The guys are adjusted, and that's what we're going to need is adjustments moving forward. Because teams are going to make runs. It's the playoffs. That's what it's about.
Every team is good, like you said.
They're going to make runs.
Byron, you got a question for the coach?
Now, you pretty much said everything I was going to ask.
Yeah, I want to let the coach get back with his team. I just wanted to pull you over for a few minutes, and I wanted to also say right here on air, thank you for inviting us and having us here. I wish we could have come to last game, but I'm glad that we was able to pull this off here for you. I tell you, we had a lot of people watching this thing. You're going to see a lot more as it starts building up. But thank you for letting me announce over there. I think we got the crowd fired up a little bit.
We did. Appreciate that. Thank y'all so much.
One last thing, Coach. Congratulations, man.
Thank you so much.
74.
Yes, sir. Long time. Thank y'all. And go Tornadoes.
There you go.
By the way, I'm not going to tell them how old I was in 74.
Yeah, you better not.
I'm not going to. No.
2. Nothing.
I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you want me to tell you how old this man was in 74?
No, don't do that.
Okay.
I was going to middle school dances at that time. But anyway,
I was.
hey, let's wrap it up. You wasn't even thought of. All right, let's wrap it up. Guys, thank you again, man. This was a wonderful time. I know I've lost my voice. I can guarantee you that. It'll be done tomorrow, so don't even call me, man, with this text. But on behalf of my brothers, Michael Heater, Dave Holland, Byron Bagwell, and Mitchell Gunner, I'm David Rodgers. God bless you guys. We got some things coming up on the spot motorsports with David Rodgers this weekend. There's going to be some things happening, so tune in as Mitchell will be hosting that. We will be back with you next Tuesday with our regular show. No telling who we may have as a guest. Hey, we're still working on that. It could be anybody.
I'm working on Vladimir, man.
Are you?
I'm trying to get him on.
Oh, yeah, all right. Well, is he going to do it long distance?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I know the graphics I can use.
What? God bless you guys. Don't even start getting me in trouble. God bless you guys. Good night. Dave, Michael, Mitchell, Byron, I love you guys. See you next week.
Good night, everybody.
Did you see what I said, Byron?